when I explain the songs, I hope I don't sound like a total quack. And so, so like, oh, what do I say about this song? This song is, okay, so it's like, the voice of the ego is that big, loud, scary voice, and the voice of the truth is that, quiet voice, the whisper, the gentle one. And so I guess in this song, it's sort of about, in a universal sense, that the ego is kind of running the show, and so like we're all in trouble here on Earth, and because the wrong people are in charge. And so anyway, so it's kind of like the voice of the truth is the you and I's of the world, who are, we're into beauty, and we're into love, and we're into connection, and we're into art, and we just want, to take care of one another and the planet, and have everything be great. And so anyway, so this, we were like, how do I explain my songs? And I have this therapist, and he has this beautiful Southern accent, and he's like, how about I write songs about redemption? And I was like, yeah, I write songs about redemption. So this song is about redemption, and it's called Rise.
Leaving tiny footprints on the side of the mountain. We are all born with a spoonful of hope and a lifetime of road, and we climb.
so I debated what to do. I wanted to do this song, but there's a couple other songs I could do it. But I really want to do this one because I really am proud of the lyric. But usually when I perform this song, I have the chords, and I did not bring them tonight. This could be a horrible mistake. If I crash and burn, I will simply stop, and I will let somebody else go because I burned that. So about this song, children are stupid. And I mean that in a sincere way because they don't know. And I don't mean that in an intelligent way. I mean that in their blind optimism about life. And that's something actually a lot of adults bring with them into adulthood. Is this blind optimism. I think as a species, we tend to be very optimistic about what we do. I mean, it helps us get out of bed in the morning, right? But I think as an adult, you might have that optimism, but you also realize that you are not fully in control. And I think children tend to be more innocent in that way, and maybe more invincible. But the things that they're going to do are going to matter in huge ways and be permanent, whether it's the sandcastle or the chalk drawing. And this song is called Until the Rain. It's time to stand, it's time to walk, it's time to take on a day in this life with your bucket of chalk. You hold the key to your life in your hands, and your world is a sidewalk until the rain. Caught in the details of sunlight, not letting any get by. Stories unfold with the wave of your hand, and it's all in these circles of lines. Until the rain comes down, you got a chance to make everything clear. Until the rain comes down, you've got a voice that the whole world can hear. Until the rain comes down, you've got enough fear, and nothing can take that away. Until the rain. Supreme over cities we build with our bare hands and blocks, and we are proud.
anybody here still have MySpace? I think it's only got the cyber cockroaches on it. Well, I'm sure everybody here has Facebook, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, Spotify. But I wrote this song when I was on MySpace. And this girl friended me, and she had her hands through something. It's a black and white picture. And I was curious because it looked like she had her hands through windows. And I clicked onto the picture, and it turned out she had her hand, she was standing in a red British phone booth. And the panels were removed, so her hands were through the phone booth. And she was wearing this really tight black dress. And it was a full-length picture, so she had these really high red stiletto shoes. And I was like, oh my God, when I lose 15 pounds, I'm going to get dressed like that, and I'm going to get some really high red stiletto shoes like that. And instead I just wrote this song. It's called Black Dress. Feel free to snap along.
And my tight black dress, I'm gonna dance on the front porch till the sun goes down. I'm gonna live like I'm dying. I'm gonna paint this whole town then. When I start looking younger, when I leave that man, I'm gonna wear a bikini. I'm gonna get real tan. I'm gonna walk in the moonlight with that new guy I found. I'm gonna live like I'm dying. I'm gonna paint this whole town then. Gonna paint it then. Yeah, 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 When I make lots of money, when I get a new car, when I win the lotto, when I buy this bar, when I get a new house, and when I get out of debt, I'm gonna live like I'm dying. But it just ain't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet. No, 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 no. So I'm gonna get out those red shoes and that tight black dress. I'm gonna dance on the front porch till the sun goes down. I'm gonna live like I'm dying. I'm gonna paint this whole town now. I'm gonna paint it down. I'm gonna paint it, gonna paint it, gonna paint this whole town now. Down, 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 down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Live like I'm dying. I wanna have no regrets. So I'm gonna put on those red shoes and that tight black dress.
So, this next song is about my family at Thanksgiving. It's actually really quite wonderful to be with my family at Thanksgiving. This is the first time I've ever played this song on the piano, so, well, I've been practicing for this. I'm a little excited about it. See how it goes. There are many good men. My father is one of them. Then there's my uncle and my brother. They come together
Where you can fade out. We didn't like plan anything together, which is kind of weird. Yeah, so this next song is about commitment, and it's kind of about, that person who, is there when you get the worst phone call of your life, and there to hold you, and there to watch you go through like the worst of everything, and then it's kind of like you feel bad for them because they have to watch you go through this stuff, and so it's kind of like, hey, this is the worst of it. It's going to get better. Like after this, it's going to be better, and like we'll live happily ever after. And so it's about that, and in a sense, it's also kind of a marriage proposal. And it didn't work. It didn't work.
Joe, you listening?
But it's called If You Dare. All right, Joe.
It's been forever that
with all my heart. And it only gets better from here. It only gets better. It only gets better from here. Only say if you believe it. The shadows will hide for you as the light enters in. Walk hand in hand with me if you dare.
All right, so this next one, I think that we all go through really horrible relationships, and which is a huge motivator for songwriters, right? But I feel like everybody kind of moves past them, and then you get into something else, which usually also crashes and burns, and then hopefully eventually you figure it out. Now, personally, I'm very happy today, which is great, but that hasn't always been the case, and I have a slew of songs that I can play you to illustrate that point. However, most people are very content to just leave those moments in the past. Songwriters tend to like to dredge them up, right? Because it's really good, it's a really good well of inspiration. And sometimes you don't even try, and I don't know about you guys, I don't think about what I'm going to write when I sit down to write. I start playing, next thing you know, it's like, I hate you, or whatever. It's not planned, and it's just kind of the emotion of the song comes out, the lyrics are there, and then you kind of build the story out of that. So this song isn't about those things. This is about, here I am in a really good place, but occasionally I want to write about the places I've been without coming across like I'm dwelling on them. It's a bit of a conundrum sometimes. So this is about finding that dividing line between where you are and understanding where you've been and how to use that in your art and move forward. So this is simply called Paper. It's gonna rain, it's gonna take all my effort away.